15 Unusual and Shocking Deaths in the Bible. You won't believe. Prepare to embark on a journey through the pages of Scripture, where tales of unexpected and shocking deaths reveal profound truths about human nature, divine judgment, and the moral fabric of our lives. The Bible is not just a collection of stories. It is a mirror reflecting the consequences of our choices, the weight of our actions, and the mercy that often accompanies judgment. As we delve into these narratives, we will uncover the lessons that echo through time, urging us to consider the gravity of our decisions and the paths we choose. Each story serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between God's justice and mercy, and the profound impact of human behavior on our destinies. Let's begin with Lot's wife, a figure forever etched in the annals of biblical history. In the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, rampant sin and moral decay reached a boiling point, prompting God to intervene with divine judgment. As Lot and his family fled the impending destruction, they were warned not to look back. Yet, in a moment of disobedience, Lot's wife turned to gaze upon the city they were leaving behind, and in that instant, she was transformed into a pillar of salt. This shocking fate serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of attachment to sin and the consequences that follow disobedience. Next, we turn our attention to King Herod, a ruler whose pride led to his downfall. Herod, basking in the adoration of the people, accepted worship that belonged only to God. In a dramatic twist of fate, he was struck down by divine judgment, meeting a sudden and gruesome end. This story serves as a powerful reflection on the perils of pride and the importance of humility before the Almighty. Then, we encounter Uzzah, a man whose intentions were noble, but whose actions were misguided. As the Ark of the Covenant, a sacred symbol of God's presence, was being transported, Uzzah reached out to steady it, violating God's command. In an instant, he was struck dead. This incident underscores the necessity of reverence for God and the understanding of divine holiness. In the early church, Ananias and Sapphira's deceitful actions led to their tragic demise. In a community built on trust and honesty, their lie about the sale of property resulted in swift judgment. Their deaths serve as a sobering reminder of the importance of integrity and truthfulness within the body of believers. Jezebel, the infamous queen, met a shocking end as well. Known for her idolatry and persecution of God's prophets, her demise was prophesied by Elijah. When the time came, she was thrown from a window, trampled by horses, and left to be eaten by dogs. This gruesome fate illustrates the severe consequences of wickedness and rebellion against God. Eli, the high priest, faced a tragic end upon hearing the news of the ark's capture and the death of his sons. His failure to restrain his wayward children led to a prophecy of judgment against his household. Eli's death serves as a poignant reminder of the weight of parental responsibility and the consequences of neglecting God's commands. Korah's rebellion against Moses is another tale of shocking consequence. Challenging God-given authority, Korah and his followers were swallowed by the earth in a dramatic display of divine judgment. This event highlights the importance of respecting God's appointed leaders and the dangers of rebellion. Achan's sin during the conquest of Jericho reveals the destructive nature of coveting. His hidden disobedience led to Israel's defeat and ultimately to his execution. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the far-reaching consequences of sin, not just for the individual, but for the entire community. The young prophet sent to deliver a message to Jeroboam faced dire consequences for his disobedience. Despite receiving clear instructions from God, he faltered and paid the ultimate price. This narrative emphasizes the importance of following God's commands without deviation. Absalom's tragic end, during his rebellion against King David, is a heart-wrenching tale of familial strife. Caught in the branches of a tree, he met his demise at the hands of David's men. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the devastating effects of rebellion within families. Saul's visit to the Witch of Endor marks a desperate moment in his life, reflecting his spiritual decline. The witch's revelation of Saul's impending death underscores the dangers of seeking guidance outside of God. This narrative warns against the perils of turning to darkness in times of trouble. The death of Judas Iscariot, the disciple who betrayed Jesus, is a story steeped in regret. After realizing the gravity of his actions, Judas met a tragic end, leaving behind a legacy of betrayal. This tale invites reflection on the themes of betrayal, remorse, and the possibility of redemption. The plagues of Egypt culminated in the death of the firstborn, a pivotal moment in the Exodus narrative. This event, marked by God's judgment against Pharaoh's stubbornness, also highlights his mercy towards the Israelites. The dual themes of judgment and mercy resonate throughout this story, reminding us of God's sovereignty. As we conclude our exploration of these unusual and shocking deaths, we reflect on the moral implications woven throughout each narrative. These stories reveal the nature of God's justice and mercy, urging us to consider our own lives and the weight of our choices. May we take these lessons to heart, recognizing that our actions have consequences and that the path we choose can lead to either life or death. Let us strive to live with integrity, humility, and a deep reverence for the divine as we navigate the complexities of our own journeys.